Well, veteran broadcaster Citizen Jones Usen is here with us. Thank you very much for joining us.
And we also have Mark and Debbie in Max FM studio.
Of course, they're joining us live as well.
They must be enjoying themselves.
They
Of
must
course,
be enjoying.
and they're going to be giving us a feel of what radio is like.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be enjoying the Max hits.
All right, so you've been on radio over the years. How has it been for you as a radio journalist?
Okay, it was a really rewarding experience for me because my dream of becoming a broadcaster dates back to 1969 when I was in my class 3 in college. I, as a blind medium, to me it was magical. It is also known as the magic medium because it leaves so much to the imagination. The words content. Now let's quickly go to February 13. You want to know that the United Nations Radio first came on air on this day in 1946. So it was just as well, as I said at the beginning, that broadcasting has singled out radio. I wish they'll have a TV day. No, that's, don't worry about it. So radio is a personal medium. The man takes it. You know, in Nigeria, those of us in the South would envy the North, those in the North. Oh, they look like radio addicts and so on. And why not? Because the message, the medium we are told is the message. You know, they clutch the radio, but in a near 7 billion population on the planet, I dare say radio is up to about 4.5 billion because your telephone, however big or small, has a radio in it. And so that's the essence of the medium. We go back to the theme for this year, radio and diversity, I was going to say, in the newsroom and airwaves. The UNESCO is asking for a tripartite arrangement between or amongst community radio, public and private radio. We can synergize to create that diversity, make it more
appealing.
More appealing. In the newsroom, essentially, the newsroom is more than news. You have news talk, news magazine shows, and commentary. And in doing that, you are creating the diversity. You are,
Okay.
And you also have music.
Okay.
Citizen Jones, you cannot take out music. You cannot take out music, which is why we have the 21st century coming up with music and merging it, you know, putting it together with the news magazine, the news talk.
These are pretensions. I never played down music, but let's look at radio and diversity. Music will not alone give you that diversity.
Definitely.
So let's go to the studio now to see if they can give us that diversity. Mark and Debbie, tell us about, give us a feel about how it is to be in a studio.
Well, it feels good. In the studio here, it's a different ball game because you have to play songs at some point in time, you know, to prep yourself up for the next, speech band. That's the beauty of radio. You don't have to, it doesn't have to do with you talking all through. And most of the time, you know, when people listen to you, they tend to also vibe with you with the kind of songs you play. And when you play a song that settles with their spirit, you know, they tend to conform with you. And before you know it, that fan base begins to grow wide. Yeah.
And music is indeed diverse because it takes you all around the world. I mean, I don't have to go all the way to the US to enjoy a Kanye West. I don't have to go all the way to Ghana to enjoy Sarkodie. I don't have to go all the way to South Africa to enjoy Casper, Neovest, which means I can literally travel different places while listening to my music.
Exactly.
So it's really fantastic.
Looking at the entertainment industry now, radio played a huge part in growing Nigeria's industry. How would you rate it at this point?
Yeah. Well, I think at this point there's been a lot of progress because now even our fathers and our mothers groove to this new generation music these days. You find them not only conforming to the old school songs they used to listen to, which actually form the nucleus of what we're enjoying right now. So I think the beauty is of the fact that entertainment has come a long way and radio has also played a part in it. You can't take it out because when you keep hearing the song over and over again, there's a tendency for you to be aligned with the rhythm and the lyrics of the song, and before you know it, you start to sing it. And that's why some songs become anthem, you know, on the lips of everyone.
Yeah, and people feel like radio will die one day. No, it will never ever die. Mark my words.
All right.
It will never ever die. It will probably take on a new form.
Debbie and Mark, let me tease both of you. Do me a favor, maybe after this show.
Okay.
Joseph Shabalala, because you talked about South Africa. Joseph Shabalala,
Yes, yes.
who founded the Black Mambazo, passed.
Ladysmith.
Olaya has also passed.
Yes.
Play their
for us.
music, make
exactly.
we hear. I beg.
Play their music, make we hear.
This is a linkage between the old and the new now.
Yeah, we got it.
We'll jam it
Yeah,
for
it
you.
is. So
Only you. We want you to be our only audience.
But that's the interesting thing about radio. You can actually make requests.
yes.
You
So
can actually talk
Citizen
to-
Jones has made a request. I'm sure you have a
Yes.
question for them too.
Yeah, let's use entertainment in a loose sense. You can entertain with what you talk, what you say, you know, with what you talk. Music, yes, music and music and music. Some say more music, less talk. But you can't do without talk. Right, wrong?
Yes, you can. No, you can't.
You can't. You can't do without talking. No.
Even music is still words, song.
Oh yeah. Even
I
though
mean, music is poetry.
I
Words
quarrel
are
with
reading.
some of the
We're
words.
still using
I quarrel
words.
with most of the lyrics.
We're still
I'm
using
sorry.
words. At the end of the
I'm
day.
old school.
Okay. Yes, agree.
I know.
But that's the
And
gap.
Citizen,
That's the gap that we
back in
have.
the day, the songs back in the day were like 20 minutes long. But right now it's 2 minutes.
Ebenezer
So
Obey
it's too short
song.
music.
Oh, wait,
I
I
get
understand.
that you
No, Debbie, that can be, Debbie, okay, that can be explained off. I hope you are not going to tell me it was for a shortness of creativity. You have 2 you have 2 minute songs now, and the lyrics will send you to blazes. I don't know if you get what they sing about.
All right.
We get it, but all in all, the beauty is life. So,
The synergy is
so
perfect.
we
Oh, come
enjoyed
on,
it
come
all
on.
the way. No big
Listen, you folks, you have made my morning. Radio is it. You know, go die. Come on.
It cannot die.
All right, we need to go there. But
Lie.
Mark or Debbie,
Lie,
Citizen
lie.
Jones has made a request, so I'm
Yes.
sure you will.
So let's do a fusion. We have Victor Olaya's remix with Two-Face.
Two-Face.
You know, you
Yeah.
can do a
Tubaba.
fusion. Give us
Yeah.
that fusion where we have the old and the new generation
And then
coming
go to
together.
Shabalala, Black
Black
Mambazo.
Mambazo.
Thank you
You
so
can.
much.
And of course,
We can,
Ebenezer
we
Obey
can.
did a song with
Yeah.
Simi as well. So you can also
Yeah, Ebenezer did a song with
Do
Simi.
that.
fusion there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
Thank
right
you, Mark
after
and
this
Debbie.
break.
Thank you very much, Mark and Debbie. And thank you very much, Citizen Jones, for joining us. Of course, this conversation will continue later.
It continues,
continues.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So you folks are now in love with radio.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I started a
It
career
was
in
our
radio.
first
though.
love. Well, we have with us in the studio, in the TVC studio.
Yeah.
It
He's
was
left
in
radio.
It joined us
TV.
here on the set. I have radio presenter Mark Otabo here with us. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having
on
me.
this side.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
And
Of
of
course,
course,
interesting work.
he's the host of The Big Issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big issue on TV.
Of
Yeah.
course, Debbie is in Max FM, and she will be joining us quite shortly. Well, let's start with you, Mark. Now.
Yeah.
How has been the radio experience for you, starting off wherever you started from, to now?
Well, for me, radio has been very beautiful. Radio actually brought a whole lot of, freedom to my life in such a way. Like I felt, constantly, happy with the fact that I am doing this. When I actually came into the business in 2009, I was a greenhorn. I practiced with my radio back at home like a karaoke, like something that wasn't working, but I only had my laptop as my music station, yeah? I wanted to do this, so I listened to radio a whole lot. I had quite a number of people I listened to from time to time, monitored their transitions, how they roll with the speech bands and everything. So it got to a point I said to myself, I really want to do this. Though when I actually took that decision, my mom was a bit worried. She was like, come on. I mean, the labor market out there is looking for people who read banking and finance, business administration, like my accountant. What's up with this radio thing that you have decided to take up? I told her, look, this is what I want to do. I love to talk. I love to tell people how I feel. I love music. I love to express myself in all of these ways. So why not? Why can't I do it? So far, from now till this point, from then till this point, it has never been a regrettable move for me. And whenever I'm on leave, I feel like I'm sick.
Yeah, it
not
happens
doing
to
the
a whole lot
job.
of us.
Yes, I'm telling you, I don't feel happy even when I'm on holiday because I just want to go to that microphone and do something. It's like an addiction. You can't just help it. That's the beauty. That's just the beauty of radio.
You know, for a whole lot of us
Yeah,
here, you
yeah.
know, radio is like a first love.
Of course,
even
definitely.
before television, even
Yeah.
when you have television,
Yeah,
you cannot carry your
absolutely.
television in your cars.
Definitely
You
you
still
can't.
put on your radio
Yeah.
and then you listen to music
yeah,
or
exactly.
listen to every other news or every other item
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Debbie, of course, you're in the studio, you're interacting with the audience, your listeners. So tell us how conversational radio has become over time. In the 21st century, you can interact with your phones, your social media,
The car.
with the car. You can interact everywhere, almost everywhere. Tell us how that interaction has been like for you.
I mean, it has been amazing. You can imagine having, you know, the radio at the back of your pockets, and you're going on your way. You're stuck in traffic. You switch on the radio. You're inside the toilet.
Yeah.
The radio is on. So, I mean, it's amazing how, you know, you get to connect with people in different ways in different scenarios.
Okay, so we're going to do something now. Probably like a simulcast. So, Mark
Yeah.
and Debbie, let's have a feel of how you interact on radio
Okay.
with your listeners right now.
Yeah.
Debbie's in the studio, you are here as well. So let's have that
Imagine
fusion.
you're in one room, like
Yeah.
we say, you know.
All right, Debbie, you there with me? I know how the feel is like, but come on, let's just pretend like we're together, right? Well, this is the Max Breakfast Show. Well, this is the Max Breakfast right about now. It's about
Definitely the Max Breakfast.
Yes, of course. It's entertainment. Let's inform,
Show us.
keep it real because the story is making the rounds right now is the fact that Burna Boy is saying that after Fela, he is the biggest thing that has happened in the music
Okay.
industry.
Several
That's
reactions
arguable.
there.
Yeah, so everywhere is buzzing. So Debbie, what's up? What do you make of that?
I mean, I've been interacting with the listener via the phone lines, and it's been a 50-50 situation. Some people are declaring him arrogant, while some people do agree that indeed he deserves to be the best. So I'm sitting on the fence on this one. I hope I don't fall down.
Well, that's about it. You see, you can't take away the beauty. The transition, what you're listening to right now, what you're watching right now is just what radio is all about. Sometimes you don't even have a script. You have something up
Which
in
is
your
very
head and you have
interesting.
imagination and you just pick it up, pick words, but you have to
Yeah.
be a genius to make that happen.
Yes, you
Sometimes
have to be.
if you are not a very good word crooner, it might be very difficult for you to write with those kind of techniques.
But I think you guys deserve a round of applause, you know, for all the work that you do, all the conversation that you keep up right there on radio.
All right, so we have to move now. We're still here, but we're going to talk about the music legend Victor Olaiya, of course, and of course we're going to play some. But in all of this, now, how would you? You've listened to him. How has his music changed the landscape?
Well, Victor Olaiya for me has been a very prolific singer because I know a lot of his kind back then would sing words that contain message. They were very conscious singers, so it was very easy to listen to their songs and learn from it. Unlike what we have these days, where all you need to listen to is the beats. And the moment you hear the beat and it kicks
Keep
off,
dancing.
my God, you hear the
Another legend having it there.
Yeah.
And of course, the song is beautiful.
Very, very.
Take out the Baby Jowo that Victor Olaiya sang the last time. Of course, that's beautiful, but this is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I think what he actually tried to do was, hey, come on, the new generation don't have a feel of what it was like back in the day for us. Let me bring someone who can speak their language, come online with me, and let's see if we can do this. And it happened. It was match made in heaven for me.
Wow.
Yes, it was. Thank you very much, Mark Otabo, for talking to us.
Thanks.
And
Thanks
of
for
course,
having me.
Debbie in the studio, Max FM studio, thank you so much for talking to us